Okay, so now I'm ready to install applications for the Kali Linux. So first of all, in the Crush console, I type the word shell, and here I will enter into the chroot, Kali Linux, Kali rolling chroot. So I'm gonna do sudo enter chroot. This is the password for Kronos. Now here, if I do the command df -h, as you can see here, I have 14 gigabytes of available space on my Chromebook. I don't know if this is enough, but what I will try to do, I will try to install everything, all the applications for Kali Linux, and maybe it's enough space, maybe it is not enough space. If it's not enough space, and if things go wrong, sideways, well, I'm simply gonna reinstall my backup of Kali rolling, because I've made a backup in the previous video, as you may have witnessed. Anyway, so to install everything with Kali Linux, there is a command you can give. It's the following: sudo apt get install Kali Linux large. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. So the password for Kali, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough space. And by the way, I don't know how much time it will take. I will tell you later how much time it took. Okay, oh, this after this operation, 11.9 gigabytes of additional disk will be used. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. This can take a long time, so instead of making a very long video, I will simply stop this recording and right now, but I will show you what happened at the end. So I'm gonna stop it right now. The recording. So I am continuing the installation of Kali Linux large. Okay, here specify whether Mac changer should be set up to run automatically every time a network device is brought up or down. This gives a new MAC address whenever you attach an Ethernet cable or re-enable Wi-Fi. You see me, I will do that manually. But if you want to stay undercover, it's a good idea to change every time your MAC address. Because if you connect to a Wi-Fi router, for example, it will think that it is a new device that is connecting every time. So change automatically? No. Kismet needs root privileges for some of its functions. However, running it as root is not recommended, since running all of the code with elevated privileges increases the risk of bugs doing system-wide damage. Instead, Kismet can be installed with the set user ID bit set, which will allow it to grant these privileges automatically to the processes that needs them, excluding the user interface and packet decoding parts. Enabling this feature allows users in the Kismet group to run Kismet and capture packet, change wireless card, etc. state, etc. So only true trusted user should be granted membership of the group. For more detailed information, see Kismet blah blah blah, which can be found at this URL in Kismet doc package or https blah 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 blah. Install Kismet, set user ID, yes. Please specify the users to be added to the group as a space separated list. Well, in my case, I only have one user, and it's called Kelly. Okay, dump cap can be installed in a way that allows member of the Wireshark system group to capture packets. This is recommended over the alternative of running Wireshark T-Shark directly as root, because less of the code will run with elevated privileges. For more detailed information, please blah 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 blah. Enabling this feature is maybe a security risk, so it is disabled by default. Yes. SSLH can be run either as a service from inetd, or as a standalone server. Each choice has its own benefits. With only a few connections per day, it is probably better to run SSLH from inetd in order to save resources. On the other hand, with many connections, SSLH should run as a standalone server to avoid spawning a new process for each incoming connection. So standalone, no, from inetd. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so by the way, it took about 15-20 minutes to download all the stuff from the Kelly Rolling distribution server. But I have to say that right now I'm fortunate because right now I'm using a fast Wi-Fi connection over fiber optic cables. So anyway, hey, I wonder if I'm gonna run out of memory. So I'm just gonna check out the available space on my Chromebook, and I will simply, 9.2 available. Okay. 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 So, anyway, I will let it run, and I'll continue recording if something unusual happens. Still going on, and right now I have 1.3 gigabytes left on my hard drive. So maybe I will not have enough space. That's a possibility. So unfortunately, I was expecting that. I ran out of space. So because of that, you see, I got that error because there was not enough space on my Chromebook to install everything. So what I did, well, I have simply removed the chroot for Kelly Rolling, and now what I will do, I will reinstall my chroot, the small one without applications, from my backup, and after that I will try to make let's say a more modest installation. I will not try to install everything because it does not fit on my Chromebook. So keep tuned to the channel for the follow-up.